So I'm not one of those people who knew from a young age that they were trans. The first sign, I suppose, the first clue perhaps that there was something different, something not completely cis about me, not that I'd heard that word at the time, was from puberty. And I found that I felt like I had a much more feminine body image, and I really liked dressing in women's clothing, and I really loved, in particular, the feeling, the best approximation I could have at the time, of having boobs. That was something which I really liked. Originally it was exciting, but I remember having a dream where I really genuinely did have boobs, and that was great. I was so happy. And then of course I woke up and I didn't, and I was gutted. Of course I couldn't tell anyone this, but yeah, that was a bit of a sign, you might say. So yeah, originally it was exciting, and then over the course of years of dressing this way in secret, I realised that wasn't the point, that actually the main thing I got out of it wasn't excitement. It just made me feel a lot happier, a lot more relaxed, calm, a lot more like myself. When I was at home, on my own, because it was all in secret, and dressed this way, a weight was lifted, and I could just get stuff done and think clearly, and it was great. Therefore, of course, I've realised that I needed this more in my life. Why would I have this clarity and this calmness and this happiness only in certain secret contexts? No, I wanted this kind of all the time. So I had to tell someone. So I told my wife, blurted it out one day, and expected rejection, and what I got was love and support, thank God. I told my colleagues at work and my friends and my family, and they were all supportive. They were all great. So this allowed me to more fully explore my identity. I could, try out this whole, feminine presentation thing, and yeah, it seems to work, right? So over the course of especially 2012, I was, presenting feminine more often, had a more feminine body image, just the way I thought about myself. Started hair removal, changed various, started using makeup, changed the way I speak, and then one of the last things I did was to change my name and gender and pronouns. So by that point, I called myself trans. I realised that was what I was. That was a label that seemed useful to me, and that I started with the medical aspect of transition. But I didn't call myself trans initially, so I don't know when that started. There were all these things that you might say were clues with the dressing and so forth, and just the way I thought about myself. The boobs dream, but at what point did I actually realise that I was trans and start, and that was a useful label that I wanted to actually transition? I think sometime in 2012, 2013, I only realised this, that I wanted to transition, or at least explore it, because I was able to more fully explore my gender identity, having originally come out. So yeah, it was the coming out as non-conforming, which allowed me to explore my identity, which allowed me to realise I was trans, which has led me towards where I am today.